Well, even though it's been pretty light 24 hours, um, they've lifted the heavy energy draining blanket off of me. And about 15 minutes ago, they started attacking my Venus. And no matter if I tucked it, if I, tried to block it one way, they kept hitting it, another. Although every time I put my hand like this, I would feel a force hit my hand, and they were doing the attack where they were pushing against my bladder, and at the same time they were doing that sort of oozing feeling. My dick isn't oozing anything, but it gave me like a constant sensation that I had to pee, which is interesting because they did that the entire bus ride up to Austin. And right around that time, or right after that, I got a comment. I think it was right after that. I got a comment on one of my YouTube videos from some random person, and it said, oh yeah, I hate the Gangstalkers. They give me a constant urge to pee. And I was like, that's kind of a weird timing for someone to leave a comment like that. So I think some of the people that are leaving supportive comments as targeted individuals, I think, are them, or people, or henchmen of them. Someone also had left a comment saying that Austin doesn't have that many private investigators, and I ran into that same problem myself. That one is less suspicious, but I still find it suspect almost as much as the peen comment. But it did give me a constant urge to pee if I didn't try to block it, and an oozing sensation, even though it wasn't oozing anything, and I wasn't excited or anything like that. Right now, they're attacking my back. They're moving up my back as I am saying this, but before I walked in, when I got up from the chair when I was smoking outside, I was outside with Max, they started doing that thing as I started walking back inside, that they were doing about a week ago, I think, where I could barely walk for a couple of days, but they didn't do it as severely. Right now, it feels like there's literally someone like with their hands like choking my abdomen, I guess, or my waist. It hurts right here, and my arm was already hurting, but when I put my hand wasn't though. But when I put my hand here, it's moving around. I could feel something hit it, and that just made it jump just a little bit there. I mean, I did that last one, but right before that, that jump was involuntary. And they're moving around like to the side. Yep, see, that jump was involuntary as well. Not that it's that obvious, but that's Max. They're also making a comment about how Tom had mentioned that he couldn't remember things from when he had raised his children at an early age after he'd gone through some drama with his ex-wife, and that he thought maybe that he just couldn't remember some of these things. And I still think he's a victim of gangstalking. I don't think he has fibromyalgia. That's fibromyalgia could be used to explain some of the symptoms that I've had, and Thomas had a subset of those symptoms. He was also probably subliminally messaged by these people as well. And he threw his phone into the pool. I threw my phone into traffic. He went through a period where he was like falling asleep on benches. I fell asleep on a bench as well. I was at a bus stop. He went through a period where he was kind of like aggravated and grouchy, and I obviously went through that period as well. But they're pushing my memories out as well. I think because the brain can only hold so much information, and like the more information it gets, the older information I think just fades away and is harder to recall or harder to think about. They still pull up constant reminders, and they keep doing this thing where they keep going like, you must be schizophrenic, because how else would we know this? And they pretend that they've hypnotized me or used that drug that the Vice News team did a story on, where they didn't even try it. They flushed it down the toilet from like Central America, I believe, where you can like blow it on people or put it in their drink. SVU did an episode on it when a woman was raped on it, where you basically dose someone, and like they'll do anything that you ask them to. It's like a control drug. It's like a drug that just get like you have a total control over someone. Like you can ask them to go to the ATM and withdraw all their money, and they'll do it without yelling or anything like that. They have constantly have hinted at me that they've done that to me, and like I don't know how they get the information that they have. I know I'm not schizophrenic because you know, of so many reasons. You know, early on they said the guy in 3-1 has your phone and hacked your Google account, and it turned out to be true, and I couldn't have even suspected the person, and so many other things, like reading ahead in books even when the text is on the opposite side of the page, describing events that are happening that are not within my view, and I can't hear them to even like think, you know, to even like, you know, almost like unconsciously think of what's going on, like, yeah, like outside my jail cell, or outside, or around the corner, or you know, someone coming out from a building, a hotel building, or coming into a hotel building, or into the dog park, or you know, or out of the dog park as I'm approaching it. But they've made a lot of correlations today about Tom's memory loss, and you know, with my past fading, you know, I can't hardly remember shit that happened like before this. I mean, I can, but like it's definitely feels like it's a lot longer ago in my history than it is, and so that's just another parallel between me and Tom, and probably some other people as well. But yeah, I mean, they've still been on me, but like I go through the periods where I do those pain videos, and then I kind of like take a break for a second, and sometimes they take a break as well. They're still on me though, 24/7. It's like there's never a time where I can't feel them on me, and it's not nerve damage, and it's not anything neurological. It's not a drug damaged nervous system, Dad. It's just horrible people doing horrible things, and right now they're vibrating me, so it feels like my midsection is being vibrated, and more so on my back, but my stomach feels like it's jiggling a little bit, and I don't mean from indigestion, and they off and on they're pounding on my back, and they're still hitting this area down here. And they're moving it around as I do that. So now my hand hurts. That one hurt. So they're doing that as well. And they're still attacking my penis now. So right now my hand feels electrical pulses hitting it. So now they're attacking my balls. And then they moved it up as I did that. So I can feel something hit my hand, and it partially blocks the sensation, but I've got more than one beam hitting me. I've got more than one of these things, or one of these things has more than one firing mechanisms on it. I don't know, or it's got a widespread, or I don't know. I guess that's it. It's a pretty long pain update video, but I'm still being tortured and terrorized by these people. And they're still playing my dad's voice, and they're still acting like it's over. Oh, it's over. Oh, yeah, everyone knows what's going on. Oh, no one knows what's going on. No one will ever hear the things that we're saying to you. They say these horrible things, and they're like, no one will ever watch this, or no one will ever see this. No one will ever witness this, but the bad guys who will never talk. And they're still talking to me as I do this, and they're still doing this. One of the songs that they've been doing like over and over and over again. Dun, dun, dun. They're doing marriage, the traditional wedding ceremony music when the brides walked down the aisle. They've been doing that over and over and over again, along with a few other things.